The news broke like a thunderclap on a clear winter morning. Headlines flashed across screens worldwide. Rolls-Royce unveils covert Gripen engine upgrade. Project Scotty Sweden's Arctic Ace changes the game. December 31st, 2025. A day of global defense shock, not quiet reflection. The announcement was sudden, unexpected, and carried immense strategic weight. It was a masterclass in secrecy, catching NATO's top brass completely off guard. Analysts scrambled to understand the implications of what was being called the Scotty Surprise. A joint press release from Saab and Rolls-Royce detailed a revolutionary new engine for the Gripen E fighter jet. This was a fundamental redesign, engineered for the brutal, unforgiving Arctic. The timing was impeccable, forcing Canada to reconsider its fighter jet procurement at the last moment. The Gripen E, once a second-tier option, had just leapfrogged into a new category. For NATO, the revelation was both a powerful new asset and a source of mistrust. Why were key partners kept in the dark? The strategic balance in the North Atlantic had shifted overnight, and nobody had seen it coming. Project Scotty, named after the Starship Enterprise's chief engineer, was designed to beam up the Gripen's performance to unprecedented levels. The collaboration between Rolls-Royce and Saab was a masterwork of secrecy, with development in Bristol and Linköping under strict compartmentalization. Only a handful of senior executives knew the full scope. The secrecy was strategic, avoiding scrutiny and countermeasures from F-35-dominated competitors. The gamble paid off. Shock value over incremental updates. At its core, the F414RRG, a heavily modified engine with media, close-up of advanced jet engine parts, engineers testing composite materials, hands handling carbon fiber components, new composite materials, a redesigned combustion chamber, and a revolutionary thermal management system. The goal, not just more power, but smarter, quieter, and more resilient power for the Arctic. The unveiling sent a clear message. Sweden was now a leading innovator, not just a participant. Project Scotty proved that focused investment and clever engineering could rival the world's superpowers. The secret was out. The Gripen E was transformed. The world's fighter jet calculus had changed overnight. The Arctic has become a geostrategic hotspot, with melting ice opening new shipping lanes and exposing vast resources. Russia is remilitarizing its Arctic, while China increases its presence, challenging NATO's northern flank. NATO's response has been fragmented, lacking a unified Arctic strategy. The region's vastness and extreme conditions make defense difficult. Equipment must survive -50 degrees, and runways are often icy. The Scotty upgraded Gripen E arrived as a potential solution, but also a political headache. Its secrecy created mistrust, undermining NATO's principle of shared intelligence. Defense officials in Washington and Brussels questioned why they were left out. Was this Sweden's independence or a calculated move to force Canada's hand? The upgraded Gripen E exposed political fault lines in NATO's Arctic approach. Canada's vast Arctic is its longest, most difficult frontier to defend, a realm of frozen seas and scattered communities. Defending this region is a question of sovereignty, not just military might. The challenges are immense: staggering distances, few runways, brutal weather, and persistent darkness. Aircraft need exceptional range, short icy runway capability, and mechanical reliability in extreme cold. Canada's aging infrastructure and evolving threats, from cruise missiles to foreign encroachment, demand a new approach. The Scotty upgrade was revolutionary. The standard Gripen E was already strong, but the new engine amplified its advantages. It promised range, efficiency, and cold weather reliability, crucial for Arctic patrols. Suddenly, the debate in Ottawa shifted. Which jet was truly built for Canada's unique northern challenge? The Scotty Gripen wasn't just another option, it was a game-changer for sovereignty. The stakes had never been higher for Canada's defense. The world was watching Ottawa's next move. Canada's fighter debate pitted two philosophies: the high-tech, stealthy F-35 versus the practical, robust Gripen E. The F-35 is a stealthy, sensor-packed supercomputer, NATO's future AirPower cornerstone. The Gripen E, a fourth-gen plus workhorse, is agile, cost-effective, and designed for austere operations, perfect for the Arctic. The F-35's complexity and US-controlled logistics raised sovereignty concerns for Canada, especially over the vast, unforgiving north. The Gripen's main weakness: less stealth and sensor fusion. The Scotty upgraded Gripen E upended the debate, not matching F-35 stealth, but offering Arctic survivability, improved range, fuel efficiency, reduced infrared and acoustic signature, and unmatched reliability. The debate shifted from stealth versus cost to which jet was the right tool for Canada's unique mission. The Scotty Gripen became the specialized choice for Arctic sovereignty. The F-35 remained the alliance's thoroughbred, but the Gripen was now the Arctic ace. Canada faced a choice between global integration and tailored independence. The decision would define its defense for decades. The Scotty upgrade's first pillar, dramatically reducing the Gripen's infrared and acoustic signatures. Instead of radar stealth, Rolls-Royce focused on making the jet a ghost in the thermal and sound spectrums. Ceramic matrix composite exhaust nozzles and turbine blades withstand higher temperatures, enabling more efficient fuel burn and better cooling. Hot exhaust is mixed with bypass air, lowering the infrared plume, making the jet harder to target with heat-seeking missiles. Acoustic shaping of fan blades disrupts the jet's signature whine, making it remarkably quiet, especially at cruise. In the Arctic silence, this stealth is crucial. Sound travels far, and heat signatures stand out. The Scotty Gripen can patrol covertly, evading both sensors and the human ear. As adversaries invest in IRST and acoustic detection, this balanced stealth is a direct counter. The upgrade gives the Gripen a new kind of survivability, perfect for the clear, cold north. The jet is now a ghost where it matters most. The Scotty upgrade's second pillar, more power and better fuel efficiency, normally a trade-off, now achieved together. Advanced ceramic components are lighter and more heat-resistant, boosting thrust by 15% without extra fuel burn. The Gripen E can now super cruise, fly supersonic without afterburner, saving fuel and gaining tactical advantage. More thrust means better takeoff from short, icy runways, vital for Arctic ops. The third pillar, smart electronic integration, embedded sensors, and an AI-driven engine health management unit predict maintenance needs and make real-time adjustments. This means fewer catastrophic failures over the Arctic and more reliable missions. Predictive maintenance reduces costs and increases aircraft availability, even at remote bases. For Canada, this is a confidence booster. Single-engine reliability, smarter logistics, and safer pilots. The Scotty Gripen is not just powerful, it's intelligent and dependable. The Scotty upgrade's fourth pillar, unmatched reliability in extreme cold, designed from day one. Rolls-Royce tested the engine in climate chambers below -50°C, developing new lubricants and insulated lines. Electronics were hardened for Arctic conditions. The engine's Arctic start system preheats components, enabling rapid scrambles from remote frozen airstrips. This rapid response is essential for intercepts and crisis response in the high north. The F-35's US-managed supply chain creates dependency. The Scotty Gripen offers self-reliance. Canadian technicians can maintain the jet in-country, even at remote bases, lowering costs and boosting sovereignty. No more waiting for parts from Texas to fix a jet in Nunavut. The Scotty Gripen is sovereignty by design, an aircraft Canada can truly own and operate. The choice is about control, not just technology. The Scotty upgraded Gripen E has placed Canada at a strategic crossroads. The decision is no longer just about technology or cost, it's about national identity and defense philosophy. The F-35 means alliance cohesion, advanced tech, and seamless NATO integration, but higher costs and US dependency. The Scotty Gripen is a bold declaration of sovereignty, tailored for the Arctic, lower cost, greater independence. But it could create friction within NATO, signaling a more independent defense posture. Ottawa faces a monumental decision: double down on collective defense, or pivot to self-reliance and Arctic specialization. The choice is between global partnership and mastery of the North. The world is watching. Canada's decision will shape its future, and the fate of the Arctic. The North's destiny hangs in the balance.